Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joanne Amanda, aka Jojo, and in this video I am basically gonna walk you through how I created my digital art using the program Medibang Paint Pro. Now I'm a beginner to digital art and I've been using Photoshop before, and recently I've switched to using Medibang Paint Pro, and I think Medibang Paint Pro fits my requirements. It's very user-friendly, it's very beginner-friendly. So let me walk you through on how I did this particular artwork. So if you are new to Medibang, let me just walk you around the tool. This is your canvas and this is your color palette. This is your brush preview. You can preview your brushes from over here. Whatever brush you select, the preview of it will pop up from here. This is basically where you adjust your brush control. You adjust the opacity of the brush from over here, and you can select whatever type of brush that you need from over here. I basically created this drawing using watercolor and the acrylic brushes, as well as I did my line art with a pencil, of course. And on the other side we have the preview of the layer which you are using, and over here are the various layers that I have been using, the various layers that I added. And from here you can select whatever brush size that you prefer as well. So let me show you how I created this. Let me zoom in so that you can see more detail of what the painting looks like or the drawing looks like. That's basically how the end result of it looks like. So let me get these layers off and walk you through how I did this. So this is what my blank canvas looks like. I used an A4 size canvas. You can select whatever canvas you want from File, New, and it will give you a bunch of options to select from. I selected the A4 size canvas, and I basically did my line art in one particular layer. This is how it looks like. This is my line art. Let me zoom in to show you more detail about it so you can see more details on it. And after that, I basically did the lines in color. So what I did was I used a reference image to draw this. Even though I drew this freehand, I used the reference image only to pick the colors that I needed for blending, so that it's easier to get a more accurate color. So I used the color picker option for that. The color picker option is right over here. You can click that and click on your reference and pick the color that you need, so that you will have an accurate color. So I basically did the outline using color as well. And after that, I went on to do the horse's color. So this is how the horse turned out. Again, I picked the color of the horse from using the color picker on the reference image, and I got this particular color. What I did was I blended it with the watercolor brush. You can play around with it, reduce, increase your opacity, and blend in the colors however you please. After that, I moved on to the girl's body. I basically did colored up the girl's body like that. And then I moved on to her skinny. After that, I moved on to her ring and her teeth. Let me get out of this line art for you. Let me get off the outlines of it and you can see it properly. This is basically the process of how I did it. After that, I moved on to her hair. This is how I did her hair. For her hair, I used the watercolor brush as well as the acrylic brush to get all the strands going. And I blended it using the color picker on the reference image. This is a color picker. After that, I moved on to her eyes. Let me zoom in on her eyes so that you can see how I've done it. After that, I've done basically the hair of the horse. I used the acrylic brush again for the horse's hair, and I blended it using the colors of the reference image using the color picker. And after that, I added her chin and the little marks that she had, like that. After that, I went and added a background. So this particular background, how I did it was I used the gradient tool over here, and I picked the color from the reference image, two colors actually. You can click a primary color from here and another secondary color from there, and you can basically strike through and you will get a blended background. Yeah, so that is basically how I did my first digital art on Medibang, and I found it very user-friendly, very beginner-friendly, and I think I'll be using this drawing tool for my future drawings as well. So if you like the video, please subscribe, and I have more videos, more drawings to show y'all. Basically I'll be walking through how I created my digital art and a little bit on how I created it using the Medibang tool options. So if you'd like the video, please subscribe and have a good day. Bye bye.